What's good, R&B squad? This is Heart of Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If the Lord has recently led you to this channel, welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. So I have 4 messages in this one word, and I'm going to see how quickly I can get that done. If it's not too quick and the video goes on longer, then I'm just moving as the Spirit leads me, okay? But it's 4 messages in one word. And these messages, you could be listening to this, and all 4 of these messages could pertain to you, or it can be for separate groups of people, okay? The first one is very straightforward. I heard the words instant engagement. Now, this is for someone who has already met their spouse, knows who their spouse is, and it can also be for someone who's about to meet the person that is their God-ordained spouse for the first time. Whatever your situation looks like, if you're just about to meet this person for the first time, you already know who this person is, you're in separation, it is going to be a very quick engagement. For those of you standing, waiting on a prodigal to return, it can look like this person showing up with the engagement ring. So 1 minute you're not engaged and the next minute you are. Okay, it's going to be a very quick. The word was instant engagement. Those were the words that I heard. So it is going to be a very quick engagement. That was for someone. This other message comes from a dream that I had. In the dream, this person had a trash bag that was filled to overflowing, so much so that they couldn't even tie the top of the trash bag. And I followed this person to see where they were going with this trash bag. They ended up going to this place that was one of the places where they lived in the past, okay? And they left the trash bag there and left that place behind and returned to where they had been before. For someone, the Lord is saying that you need to let go of the baggage from your past, and you will know that this is for you because the Lord has been placing this on your heart. There's some things from your past, you've let go of most of it, but there's still some residue there. And that residue has become like an idol. The Lord is saying to get rid of this baggage that has become like an idol. Leave it in the past and remove yourself from that. You will be honoring God by leaving this baggage, which has become an idol because of the fact that you've held on to it so long. Leaving it in your past is your way right now of honoring God. That's what He wants you to do, okay? Now, in the other part of this message, somebody went through something recently. You have been through something that was traumatic. It's either you thought you were going to lose a family member or someone close to you, a loved one, or you experienced a scare in some way, or you went through a very difficult separation, a very difficult breakup, or it could be all of the above. You could be someone who has had just a series of unfortunate things happening one after the other. A series of attacks from the enemy, okay? And you were reduced to tears recently. You shed tears. That's how you're going to know that this is for you. You were really shaken by what you've been through recently. The Lord is saying to you, the day of your mourning has come to an end. You're not going to mourn anymore. The Lord is saying that He is going to exchange your mourning for joy. All right? And He took me to a couple scriptures. He took me to John 16:20-24, and that reads, "Most assuredly I say to you that you will weep and lament, but the world will rejoice. And you will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will be turned into joy. A woman, when she is in labor, has sorrow because her hour has come. But as soon as she has given birth to the child, she no longer remembers the anguish for joy that a human being has been born into the world." So for whoever that is for, There was a word that I put out some time ago, a couple of months ago, about labor pains and the fact that the attacks that you've been under and the pain you've been feeling are signs that you're about to give birth to your promise. And this is the Lord confirming that, okay? He is letting you know that whatever it is you've been mourning about, whatever attacks have come at you, the attacks have announced the birth of your promise. The enemy has been going hard because at this time, he can't do anything else but create a distraction. He cannot do anything else. He can't delay the birth of the promise. So he's trying to distract you by causing you pain. Do you see what I'm saying? This is just birthing pain, labor pain. But the Lord has said that the hour for your mourning has passed. And now this is the hour for joy. You're about to give birth. And when you give birth to this promise, you're going to forget about the sorrow that you recently went through. Your joy is going to be so great that you are going to forget about the sorrow that you have been through. And this can apply to any situation in your life where the Lord promised you something. It could be your marriage promise. It could be the promise of a big move. It could be the promise of a career move. It could be some sort of breakthrough that you have been waiting for a long, long time. The Lord said this is the hour for you to give birth. And that's why the enemy is attacking you. His attacks are just announcing the birth of this thing. The Lord is saying, keep watch. Just keep watch. Because you're in your hour of giving birth. Okay? And you will sorrow no more. You will cry no more. Your joy is going to be so great that it is going to wipe out the very memory of that sorrow. Okay? He also took me to Psalm 30, verse 11. You have turned for me my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and girded me with gladness. So again, the emphasis of going from sorrow to immense joy. Okay? He also took me to Jeremiah 31, verse 13, and that reads, Then maidens will dance and be glad, young men and old as well. I will turn their mourning into gladness. Praise God, I will give them comfort and joy instead of sorrow. So for whoever you are, don't cry anymore, sis. Bro, don't cry anymore. The Lord is going to wipe your tears. Begin to rejoice in advance. You may not even feel like it right now. Because whatever it is you just went through, it has been so traumatic that you don't even feel like uttering praises at this time. But go ahead and put on some worship music. Okay? Go ahead and put on some worship music. You know that song that goes, I call you holy, your name is holy. That song is coming in my spirit. Put that on for whoever this is for. Put it on and listen to it. I'm going to try to find it and link it in the description box. Get ready by preparing to rejoice. Begin rejoicing in advance and just watch. That's all the Lord is saying to you. Just watch. Ooh, Jesus, just watch. I have goosebumps. Just watch. The Lord is bringing you out of that mourning. He is bringing you out of that grief. Praise God. Now for somebody else, this is what, like the fourth message? I believe I'm on the fourth message. For someone, you have a business. There's something that the Lord put it on your heart to start recently. It's a business. It could be a ministry. This thing is going to grow so much that you're going to have celebrity clients. Okay? I saw celebrity clients signing up for your services. That's how big this thing is going to grow. It may look small right now. The Lord is going to expand your business. He is going to expand your ministry. It is going to be so big. Celebrities are going to come to you. All right? So I hope that this message blessed someone. I hope you found your confirmation somewhere in here. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.